All right, hi everybody. Welcome back to another Friday. As you know, or as you maybe you don't if you're new around here, on Fridays, we do donut reviews. So the donuts that I have for you today, they don't have any marketing on the bag, but I bought some rolls. So it's from Audinos Bakery. It's over on the northeast near side of the city of Columbus. It's kind of weird because if you watch the media or whatever, with that area that it's in, it's really close to Linden. They'll call it North Columbus, but that's like old North Columbus because Columbus is so much bigger now. You can still drive 20 minutes north and still be in Columbus. So I consider this North Central Columbus. The coffee, since they don't have coffee, is from the Crimson Cup. I chose not to stay in the area where I bought these donuts because there's a lot of murder that happens in that area. So I drove up to Clintonville where there's a lot of hippies, and I bought coffee, and then I drove back to my neighborhood to eat the donuts because I don't like eating with hippies. Anyway, so Audinos Bakery is an old school bakery in the city of Columbus. They make I think they're most known, at least to me, they're most known for like bread and stuff like that. They provide bread and pizza products to a lot of Italian restaurants around town. So that's why I got some rolls when I was there. They're nice and soft, awesome rolls. It's in a kind of an industrial area, if you want to call it that. It's a cool bakery. When I went in there, I felt like I was in The Godfather or something. The guy back behind the counter is wearing his apron. He's covered in flour. His hands were like floury and messy. You can tell that he's literally back there baking and bringing donuts up. He's in there talking to some guy who is drinking a cup of coffee. I don't know. It's just it's like an old world kind of experience. So I'm looking forward to this. So first, we're going to start with the glazed donut. Here's the size. So it looks like. Here's the bottom. I can't tell. Yeah, there's no glaze on the bottom. There's the bake. Is this going to focus? There's the bake for you. I don't know if I have the energy on this recording or not. I'm a little tired today. I don't know. I woke up tired. Didn't feel like doing anything. And I decided, I'm going to get some donuts. So I haven't anything to eat today. And it's actually kind of late in the morning. It's 9:30 a.m. So I'm hungry. Anyway, I can tell you that this thing is nice and soft. I don't know, it's got a decent weight to it. There's a lot of glaze. I can see it flaking off. So that's going to be an issue in my lap. And I don't know. And you can tell it's really soft too because I don't know if it shows up on the camera, but when they set it on the drying rack, it got those like the grate marks on it. So it was a really soft donut when they put it down. Let's see how it is. This one's probably a little bit underdone. It's like you can see the air pockets and stuff in there, but the way it's chewy, it's just slightly underdone. Flavor is good. Has kind of a honey type sweetness to it. These are like uniquely sweet. It's extra chewy because it's a little bit underdone. Not getting too much on me, which isn't too bad. So good. That was a 3-biter. I could have done 2 if I wanted to, I'm trying not to do that so much. And I didn't want the glaze to flake off when I smushed it, so. So for the Audinos glaze, man, there's an odd sweetness throughout. It's tasty. It's really good. It's not the standard. It's a really good donut. I think the one I had was maybe a hair underdone. It's probably why it had those great marks on it when it sat down in the rack. The glaze is nice and sweet, but not like murder. Didn't really have that yeasty pull to it, but that might have also been a factor of it being slightly underdone. So for the Audinos Bakery glazed donut, I'm gonna give it an 8. It was really good. I think you'd be happy if you took it someplace. But it was kind of just missing that thing that makes it like perfect. So, which I'm slightly disappointed, because I've been looking forward to Audinos for a really long time. There used to be one kind of close to my house in the Hilliard area, and that one closed down. So I don't think I ever had their donuts before. But I'll reiterate that I don't think donuts are their main thing. All right, so now for the Long John. Now this thing, this looks a little crazy. I wasn't expecting this. All right, so I did one a couple weeks ago where they slid it down the side. This one, they slid down the top like a hot dog bun. So this is guaranteed to be a mustache ruiner. Man, I'm afraid of this thing. There's the sides. I don't need to show the ends because it's definitely got cream. I'm really tempted to just run my tongue up that whole thing, but I can't. I'm not gonna do that on video. I gotta draw the line somewhere. Man, this is gonna be trouble. So here we go. I can tell I got some. The nice thing about the camera is I can see where it is. There's some down here that from where I am on the camera, I can't see it, but I know it's there. It is what it is. Oh, nice. Looking down, it looks like I got some coffee on me. That's awesome. Just being a slob today. So the filling on this is that's unique filling. I haven't had a donut with filling like that in decades. There used to be a bakery where I grew up out in the country. This grocery store that was in an old barn, and they used a cream kind of like this. This is more of a cream that you'd find on like a whoopie pie or something like that. It's very creamy, not very sugary. And it's thick. It's almost like a whipped cream. I bet you this is some kind of whipped cream filling. This is huge. So I got these little bits off. There's the amount of filling that's in there, just for some perspective. Can't really taste the chocolate. I wonder if they filled it and then iced it because there's like a gap. It's interesting. All right. I'm sorry, guys. But that bit that's starting to squeeze out the top. Hold on. All right, now I still can't squeeze it. This is going to be a 4-biter, mostly because of how messy it is. I would say turning it sideways, biting it that way where you got dough on top and bottom, that's where it's at. When you bite it this way, the cream kind of just coats your whole mouth and you can't taste anything else. Take it the other way, you get a good taste of the donut and the filling and the chocolate and everything that you're looking for. Well, as far as being filling and disgusting and gluttonous, that definitely ticked off all those boxes. It was big. It was a 4-biter. The filling was really good. The filling was still a little bit like thick for me. Like I like the creamy texture, but it was really thick. Like that, if I pipe that out, that filling could stand up on its own. So I would like it to be a little bit more thin, if that makes any sense. The pastry itself was actually spot on. The icing on top was good. When I turned it sideways, I could actually taste the chocolate. So that was nice. And it had a ton of filling in it, which makes it very gluttonous, which means I'm actually full right now, which is kind of good. As far as cream sticks go, I'm going to say that was a very good cream stick. Not at the standard, though. I'm going to give that an 8. So I'm going to give Audinos Bakery the cream stick, or Long John, or Bismarck. I should have asked him what he calls them. That's an 8, and the glaze is solid 8. It's there's my burp of the day. It's a historic bakery around Columbus, so it's a 10 out of 10. You have to try it sometime. It's just not my favorite donut place I've been to, but definitely a destination to take the kids and the family, because it's just old world. It's in an industrial area. The guys that are in there are hardworking guys, you can tell. No frills, it's nothing fancy, and their bread is out of this world. So Audinos itself is a 10 out of 10. The donuts are 8s, but 8's pretty good. I really enjoyed them. They're just not perfect. I feel bad, especially when it's like a local place. I feel bad not giving it a perfect score, but it is what it is. I'm trying to be honest, and some of it's subjective, because it might have a little bit to do with how they were done today, might have a little bit to do with how I'm feeling today. The coffee, my first step, tastes a little acidic. It tastes like I had some spice in there that I wasn't really a fan of, but after having a few more sips, I'm really enjoying this coffee. Yep, just a regular old black coffee. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and button this up for today. Audinos Bakery, I think it's on Clare Drive in Columbus, Ohio. Fantastic bakery. Solid 8s. That's going to be it for today. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you soon.